700.
Good Sunday afternoon to everybody, and welcome to the Sunday Builds. Look at Jody. What the hell, bro? What the hell?
Yeah, you got to see how he has his underpants on too.
There you go.
It's sideways.
Wearing them
At least he's wearing them.
No, I know. I have mine on because it's initialed.
Perfect.
Those are mine. I can tell. It's got my name on.
Right.
Well, we got a special guest today. Want to say everybody say hi to Mr. Craig, the Craig Modeler. What's going on, my friend? How you doing?
Hi, Mr. Craig.
Hey, how are we all doing out there, folks?
Living the dream, bro. Living the dream.
Great. Yes.
Dandy dandy.
Great to see you all.
Yeah, man, we're excited to have you on today. I know we're going to talk about that group build that you got coming up and talk about what you're working on. We're going to have a good time today hanging out and doing a model building thing because that's what we do, right?
Awesome. Yes, indeed.
Looks like we got a new name in the chat, Superbird 440 Mickey. Well, hey, buddy, good to see you. James Scale Customs in the house, and our good friend Stephen Kessel's in the house as well. I mistakenly last week did not post up the fact that we were having another one this week, so I think people are going to come dragging in a little late when they finally realize that we're on because I didn't do a pregame thing. So that one's on me, y'all.
Well, it usually is.
It's usually all my fault. Yep, exactly.
Can you fire the owner of the company? I don't know.
You can do a hostile takeover, I suppose, but it wouldn't be that hostile because I'd be like, yeah, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. You can have it.
You can have it.
Wait, you want to run this? All right.
Go ahead.
Hey, you're just doing a pop-up party style, right? You're trying to
Right, pop-up party style, right? Yeah, it's picking up now. Rob Altus is here. Dirty Cinderella's in the house. Or Dirt Road Cinderella. I'm sorry, not Dirty Cinderella, Dirt Road Cinderella.
Whoa.
That's a completely different show.
Right, that is an absolutely different show. I'm sorry, I'm getting that
From
mixed up.
midnight.
I'm getting it mixed up with my OnlyFans. My fault, y'all.
The thoughts and views expressed by Mike are necessarily those of us.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
Especially today because I'm building independent suspension today, and it's woo-hoo, such a good time.
Fun.
Oh yeah, I've been working on this Pacer for a while, and it's got a Viper chassis underneath the 76 Pacer. So I wanted to get it to where it slammed down really low, and the chassis actually fits pretty well for it being a kit bash. And but I wanted to get it lower, and as I was trying to lower the factory suspension, it just wasn't happening. Right, all the pieces and parts just weren't going to happen. So I had to cut it off, and then get some 3D printed stuff. And I've been working on getting that down, getting it mocked up. The front I should be able to leave, but the rear had to be completely redone, and it's independent back there, so I had to buy parts from Matthew and a bunch of other stuff to get, to make it look like it's supposed to. But I'm excited about it. I've been working on it time. I've been finally finished up my Ape. I say finish it up. I got to take some photos of it and then put the body on. But all in all, it's put together. So I'm excited about being done with that.
Go home.
And no, I did not put my phone on silent. There he is right there. See that? Matt's model car.
Wow, dude.
I've got it all messed up. I haven't had anything to drink today, guys. That's probably
Take two.
right. Take two.
Let's start from the top. Hello and welcome.
And that's the sad part. I haven't even had anything to drink. I've been walking outside in the heat. That's the problem.
Rob Altus. There are thoughts on this channel? Yeah. Not always good.
He's got a point there. If they're thoughts, they're not very good ones. Especially if they're coming out of my mouth.
I had a thought.
Mr. McGregor.
Hey, Keith.
There's State Line Area Modelers. Nice.
Oh yeah, I have his decal right here. Check this out. Looks good, a little bit twisted like that.
Ooh, there you go. That is a cool looking decal.
Yeah, and then he's got this this guy here that we have to add to the podcast list.
Sweet.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
Nice.
Terry Gazaway, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Got some people
So,
coming
Mike,
in.
before you started the live stream, I was looking up in the upper left-hand corner there where it gives you the count of how many people are watching, and I'm like, 720. Holy crap! Oh wait, that's DPI. Never mind.
They were excited to see Craig today.
Yeah. They say, wow, this guy's from under a rock. I guess we gotta
This is why I live my life instantly excited and then instantly depressed.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the way it goes.
Instantly dejected.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like, oh, I have a lottery ticket. Oh, yeah, didn't win. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, I have a lottery ticket from last week. Yay. Yeah. Linda wants to start playing the lottery. I'm like, all right.
Or the winning lottery ticket is purchased at the store that you always buy your lottery tickets at, but it wasn't your ticket.
But not this weekend. Yeah.
Right?
Right. Oh,
Look,
my
I don't
God.
even want the jackpot. I just want enough to pay off my mortgage. That's all I
There you
want.
go.
Yep.
Not me. I want it all. I want to be that guy that wins the lottery for 300 million, and then 6 months later they do an interview of him and he's living under a bridge
There you go.
with nothing but
We're in a van down by the river.
right in a fan down by the river.
You want to do like a Brewster's Millions, right?
That's it. There you go.
Yes.
They're like, "What'd you do with all your money?" I don't know, but boy, do I got some memories.
Oh, yeah. That's for sure.
Find your tits up in a Golden Corral buffet.
That's me right there, bloated. Looks like a cow been laying out in the field for a month.
I damn near married that soft serve machine.
Right?
Sir, you carried that soft serve.
No, Lance. Jason's not here today, and I don't believe Justin's going to be here today. Jason, I forget. He told us what he had going on, but if I'm completely
He's got
honest,
a BMX bike show going on this weekend.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Ah,
Hopefully he's watching, not at the emergency room as we speak.
Yeah, he posted a video yesterday, and he was watching, but
He was, yes. At a safe distance.
At a safe distance.
I told him when I was younger, I don't even think I would have had enough gumption to even try to do what they were doing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll jump off a ramp or over a dirt pile, but that half pipe stuff, not me.
It's
I might fall from a tall building. I might roll a brand new car.
I was going to say, I got hurt enough jumping off dirt piles, let alone add the half pipe into the mix.
right.
I broke a frame in half on my bicycle jumping over a stack of wet newspapers that were all molded together into a jump. I'll never forget when I came down on the front wheel because I leapt wrong, I guess. Came down on the front wheel. The sound that the bike made was like like that. I'm like,
Yeah,
no,
not
that
happy.
didn't sound good. And then there was like a lot of spring in the front for the BMX bike that I had. I'm like, this shouldn't have any spring in it. So I got off the bike, and the neck and then the welds for the were just kind of like separated like this.
Pulled apart.
Oh man.
Kind of a suggestion of being connected.
Yeah, there was a suggestion of being connected. I'm like, if this was connective tissue on my body, I'd probably be put down.
Gym scale models. The pork is coming along. I'll probably have to check on it here. If I disappear, you'll know why. I got to run out there and check on it. When my pellet grill runs at around 200, 225, it gets a little fidgety. It likes to shut off sometimes, so I have to keep a close eye on it.
You have to keep your grill fluffed.
I got to keep my grill fluffed. Is exactly
Okay.
what I
Oh,
got.
God.
The views and thoughts of BG aren't necessarily those of.
And you know what? Karma just got me. The bottom of my car fell off and my engine popped out.
Oh,
See?
Instant retribution.
it is.
Karma.
Boom.
Papa Z's in the house. What's up, Papa Z?
Papa Z.
Papa Z. How are we doing?
Living it, man. Living it.
When we hit 45 people in here, I got an announcement to make.
Okay, where are we at now? We got 35, so let's get the other 10 in here and let's see what BG has got to tell us about.
Go tell your friends.
Yes.
Tell all your friends. Hey,
That's all
that
your
one day
friends.
we were bad. That one day we hadn't been on for too long. BG, I think you were here.
All Mike's friends are already here.
We were trying to get to 100, like 100 live views.
Uh-huh.
We got up to like 90, and we're getting there, and we were begging everybody, just go get your grandma to come on and log in. We just want to get to 100.
Go get your grandma.
We're like, woo, we made it. We had one guy, I forget who it was. He was like on three different accounts. Like, so it's the same guy. I said, I'm taking it. I'll take
That's
it
awesome.
free.
Go stealing his kid iPad.
Right?
Oh, yeah, you little prick. I bought it.
Yeah.
I gotta get these guys to 100.
Be back in 10 minutes. Don't worry.
Be back in 10 minutes. That's right. Maybe.
Hey, I was watching that. I bought it for you.
Right. It's mine.
Yep.
I'm still making the payment on the credit card.
Yeah, right. Man, I do not miss having credit cards.
Oh, me either. I was never any good with them. My problem was, you're going to let me, I don't have to pay. All right.
I won't
Oh,
miss
no.
mine when I finally pay it off.
I was really good with them, just like Mikey said. I was really good with them.
Mm-hmm.
What? Dinner for the whole table? Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind. It's free money.
I've had mine for years, and I would use it occasionally and pay it off fairly quickly. Not always right away, but this
I'll be
last
employed for the next
last
60
year and a
years.
half has been expensive for my van. So I've had to drop a lot of money on the credit card that I have not been able to pay off yet.
Don't you love these little micro drill bits, especially when they snap off in the piece that you're working on?
Oh, don't you love
Dude,
that?
I just did that yesterday, and it was a brand new set too.
Yeah, they're like the credit card of drill bits.
You better leave home without them.
Yes.
Harbor Freight specials, they break easy.
Everything looks good. Infection is gone. There's some good news from Chet. Let's put him up here where we can see it. Let me find my cursor. Looks like Chet got some good news from his doctor, so that's great to hear, buddy. I appreciate that. Or not appreciate that. Glad to hear that. I am not using my words correctly today.
No.
And again, I haven't had nothing to drink.
Chet's gaining on it over there. It's good.
Good deal.
Good to hear that, buddy. Good to hear that.
I'm going to say yes to this.
Your phone counters. Yeah, I'll take it. I told you I'm easy. I'll take it.
Oh, we're one away. One away.
One way. Well, no, we're there now. Mine says 45.
Oh, 45. Okay, cool. So here's my special announcement. You guys ready?
Yep.
Yes.
There are 45 people watching this right now.
Hey, friends.
Yay. Oh, it went down to 44.
They dropped it. They're like, that was the announcement. I'm out of here.
And 30, and 26, 18.
And 42.
and
Dropping
close it
off
down.
Yep.
fast. No.
42.
Boom.
Thanks for the idea on the electronics tape for Windows. Works awesome. Hey, glad to hear that worked out for you. You're very welcome.
But don't try it on Apple. It just
Yeah.
Well, why would I want to tape an Apple?
I
I
don't know.
don't understand that. Why would you want to take
I mean, if you wanted to.
That's why it doesn't work so well.
Yeah,
Don't do
well,
it.
it's better than that banana tape. We'll just leave that there.
Thank you for just leaving that there.
Yeah, thanks.
Just in case your hammock tears.
That was going nowhere good right there.
Yeah, that was good.
What about taping bananas?
But banana tape and 2 popsicle sticks?
Right.
boy.
Dude, banana tape does sound like something that should be out there in the world, doesn't it?
It's to fix your hammock when it breaks.
Right.
Oh,
Or your no, never mind. Or your really small.
know.
I was trying to find the right words. Your really small swimming.
I don't know if it's the salad I had that's making me feel ill or TJ's joke. My spicy lettuce is coming back on me.
Oof.
So
Turn
let's
into
talk.
Dennis Hopper there in Apocalypse Now. I wish I had words, but I don't.
Speaking of, let's talk to our buddy Craig here about what he's got going on next weekend.
Yes, tell us, Greg.
So yeah,
Okay. Any idea how many this makes now that you've been hosting? Like the
Oh,
hat,
I
by
thought
the
you were
way.
talking about my fishing and hiking trip. No, okay. I guess something else. Yes. Yes. I think it was 2018. I'm not positive though, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty close, give or take a year, that I started hosting the a 48-hour build weekend. I know there's several different groups and people who do them, but this was one that was started a while back in 2013 by somebody who's not on the YouTube community anymore. Chip Chevy Cheeseburger was his channel name, and he was the sort of the first person to do it. And after a few years, he kind of passed it along to other people and all that, and then it came up around the fifth year of the build weekend, and it was always in July, the annual anyway. I said, well, if no one's doing it, I'm around. Let me give it a shot here, and and we've been going rocking and rolling ever since. So it's been a few years now. It's been great.
Awesome.
And
I remember that one of my reasons for getting onto YouTube and doing a channel was so I could participate in the 48-hour group build. So I had just stumbled across it. I think it was Chip's last year. I was watching along as much as I could, but it was Chip's last year, and then he said he wasn't going to do it anymore. And then next thing I know, you said you're going to take over. I'm like, awesome! I still got a chance to get in there, and I've had a blast ever since. The only problem is this year I'm not able to participate because we have a calling in California that I cannot miss. So I'm kind of officiating my cousin's memorial service, so kind of can't bow out for an hour or two to do a video here and there,
that's yep.
Although that would be interesting while you're at the podium and just be like, hang on a second, we'll pull out a model, set it on the counter, take a picture, like, here's where I'm at.
That would be a first in 48-hour build things, I think. So for
Good
sure.
point. Good point. And then my aunts and uncles would be like, are we paying for this?
Right.
Welcome all the sponsors, everybody. Turn the camera around. These are all my sponsors. They're helping me.
Yeah,
that would be interesting.
that would be unique for sure. Oh yeah, no doubt. It's really, I just say, I just try to keep it, as I said, an annual thing for me anyway. And month of July when it first started, and of course it's not going to be the first weekend because here in the States we're all celebrating 4th of July and all that good fun stuff. And then whatever other of the 3 weeks or whatever it be weekends that fall into my schedule is kind of how to do it, because there's nothing worse than hosting a party and then like not even being there.
Yeah.
I do it all the time, dude.
Yeah. I tried it once, but they chased me down the block and they brought me back. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I have no choice, right? So
See, that's the difference between guys like y'all and me. If I host a party and show up, nobody shows up. But if I host a party and I don't show up, everybody comes.
Yeah. I just put on the sad face and beg and plead and all that.
Right. Get them to come in that way.
Start get out the wallet and say, okay, I'll pay you to show up then. Yeah. So okay, there, we'll be there. We're there, Craig. So
I've
you
done-
RSVP to my party.
Go ahead, BG. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. I'm fine. I was talking to myself.
I've
No, you
been
weren't.
part
I
of the-
heard you.
I've been part of the 48-hour group build a couple times. And what I really liked about it, obviously, it's a lot of fun. You're building a kit. I try to build a curbside or whatever and stay away from all the details. But what I really like about it is it turns out, especially, is it the Discord that you use? Is that right?
yeah.
You get so many people on there, and it's just, it ends up being kind of like this, but with like 15, 20 people. And it's a lot of fun. I'm pretty sure that's where I met Billy Strange.
Mm-hmm.
And a few others from their Chuck thing. I think I met Chuck on there for the first time.
Yep.
Yeah. So there's a lot of cool peeps going in and out of there, man. Get to hang out with them, and the social part of it, I guess is what I'm saying, is the social part of it's as much fun as the actual build.
It's an excellent point because, as a matter of fact, so that's where Mikey and I got to be good friends.
Yep.
And then we got Chuck on there, and then Lucas C. We got Lucas C. on that. We talked him into being on there, and he freaking loved it. But dude, it just the hanging out thing, because we weren't doing this live stream stuff back then, right?
No, I wasn't. There may have been. There were still like those, what Brian does on Friday nights or whatever, the
Right.
little hangouts. But I don't think there was a whole lot of lives on this format. Definitely nothing that I was a part of back then.
Okay, because it was just the camaraderie of the folks, and everybody was in the same boat with the same goal, and it was just, I don't know, it's just so much fun, and it breaks my heart that we can't do it this year,
Yeah.
but there's always next year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Again, as I said, and again, this is something that's, I don't know if you want me to be like a little more formal about what the weekend is, but basically, again, this gentleman, Chip, who was Chevy Cheeseburger, he said, here were some of the staple or real pillars of the reason for doing it. One was to have a community weekend event with model builders and just everybody would join in. He was a car and truck guy. So, most people were building a car or a truck, or civilian vehicle kind of thing. And he said, look, it's to try to get you to get out of a slump when you're building, try to basically expand your network of contacts and people, to share a community event, just have a good time, challenge yourself, see if you can build a whole kit in a weekend, see what it's like to build again like we were young, and grab the kit on a Friday, whatever at the store, and then stay in our house the whole weekend, and by Monday around school time it was time that it was almost done and all that good stuff. So these were some of the main reasons for doing it, and he had no idea whether it would be a success or not, and it was hugely successful the first time he did it. Again, July 2013. So what ended up happening was he said, well, let's host another one, and so that just kind of continued along. And I'm not sure anybody here knows this, but interestingly enough, in the initial days of this, it used to actually be usually the last weekend of every month, believe it or not.
Wow.
So it was quite often, and
No thanks.
Right.
well, after a short time and a couple of hosts later, obvious that this was too much of a good thing, I guess, or too much of anything really. It got to be a little too much. So so then that's when the idea of an annual came about, and then all that good stuff. But really, as I said, I've tried to keep it to those principles and those basics and those great starting points, but adding the Discord a couple years ago, putting a Facebook group together for people who don't have video and are not quite up to stepping up to the microphone and the video camera yet, to be able to participate also. So those are a couple things I thought, okay, that's sort of in the spirit of what Chip was doing, of expanding everything and making as many people who can join, whether it's the whole weekend or whether it's just part of the weekend or what, you're welcome to come aboard, So
Right. Chester, Papa Z, I was there for that. It was freaking hilarious when he did that. I was actually in the room with him and we were talking when he did that, and you should have seen the look on his face. That was amazing. So that was funny. I mean, we just laughed. He made a video about it. We went live on his channel about it. It was crazy. It was crazy. JC Rods and Replicas. Yes, when you go on to my channel and click on it, it'll show whoever's watching on that forum. And then if you go to Jason's, it'll show how many's watching on there. So most everybody goes to Jason's. He has a much larger following than I do, and they kind of tend to go over there. But it all shows up in the end. But we are simulcasting to both. So if you're on mine, you may not see all the chat. And if you're on Jason's, you'll probably see most of the chat.
Yeah, it's just like Taco Bell. It all shows up in the end.
And what I can do here, there we go. Now everybody, it's kind of small, but now everybody can see all the chat down here in the corner.
He didn't hear me at all.
It is like Taco Bell. I was trying to blow past it.
You guys need TV as a sponsor here. That would be good.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be awesome, but I doubt they'll do it.
So it depends on what TB you're talking about, Craig.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. That should be, yeah.
Tuberculosis would happily be a sponsor. Like,
Oh, tuberculosis. Oh, yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Sign us up. We'll definitely.
Yeah, sign me up.
Yeah, I'm healthy.
Sponsored by Infectious Diseases. Infectious Diseases. Pick yours up today.
Is there a new model kit of tuberculosis coming out? No, I don't know.
I'm making one right now.
Yeah.
It's a million scale,
Yeah.
a
We'll,
million to one scale.
we'll try to find some lineage here somehow. I don't know how, but
We'll figure it out one way or another.
yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
We'll
I
go.
never have enough pliers or tweezers or whatever these things are called. Pliers.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
What's everybody working on?
There we go. Who wants to go first? Since you opened up first, Jody, you get to go first. You ready?
That's it.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Do it.
Ooh, Mustang.
I'm working on the. Oh yeah. Ooh. I'm working on the Jason Street Machine Group build, the '69 Mustang, Cobra Jet. Spent a bunch of time, first time building this kit, and feel free to enter the chat, anybody that has. But the front end kind of fit shitty, so I spent a bunch of time getting the nose placed on there. I had to do a bunch of fit up work. The rear panel fit decent, but where it made it up kind of to the rear quarters, spent a bunch of time. I just put the side scoops on, and looking at real pictures, those are actually molded in. So there's going to be a little bit of work there to smooth those out. But I'm currently working on the describing the lines a little bit more. So like up in the cowl area, there was no scribe line for the fender, so I just put those in. And I got a bunch of parts and pieces all ready for paint. This axle assembly had the bottom was open, and I bought some of the Tamiya epoxy putty a while ago, so I used that to fill it and kind of mold and shape the bottom a little bit.
There you go.
Can't really see it, but I've wanted to try that stuff for a while, so it actually works really well. So this is
Yeah, I don't
moving
understand
on
why
good.
they did that in the molding process. I guess saves that just that little bit less. Little. I mean,
I mean, you can barely see it. You got to really look for it to notice that it's not there. So again, I had that putty, so I said, well, I'll give it a shot.
heck yeah.
It won't be perfect, but it'll look a little bit better. I'm going for a lot of detail on this, so it's coming along pretty good. I got to scribe the body and just starting the body work now. So get in some primer here, and yeah, that's what I'm working on.
Sweet. Well, we'll take you down off the big screen and see who wants to go next.
I was going to say, Jody, Jason's not here. You don't have to suck up to him by working on his project.
Definitely not.
Right.
Definitely not.
TJ, you ready to go?
Oh, I suppose I am.
Let's make it happen, Captain.
I am still plugging away on the International Scout. At the moment, I am working on trying to fabricate the hinge points for the soft top supports.
Oof.
So yesterday I folded up some pieces of aluminum, drilled some holes.
Wow, that's tiny.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a bracket, and then there's smaller ones that actually fit inside of those.
Oh, wow. Excellent.
Wow, geez, that is
Dang.
tiny. Wow.
Wow.
So I got to get those placed in the appropriate spot and then start bending some tubing. And I can't decide if I'm going to use the aluminum tubing I have or the brass. I think I will probably go with brass because I think it'll bend a little better without kinking. But yeah, that's where I'm at.
Did I just hear you say kink shaming? Are you kink shaming? What is wrong with you?
I did not say that. I actually kind of like the kink.
We're easy.
Yeah.
I, that's my fault.
I meant
opened
this
the door.
kink.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We're going to get letters.
We're going to get right. We're going to get McGregor's going to be emailing us. Mr. BG, you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
So I am working on Project GT. Oh, my.
Oh my.
And
What?
I didn't find the solder I was looking for, so I ended up going to the river and ordering some aluminum wire, whatever this says. And it's aluminium stuff, so it's solid, so I don't have to worry about crushing it, and
Wow.
it stands up a lot better than solder wire to using tools with it. So I'm a little happy with it. This is the first time I've ever used this stuff, so I'm just trying to figure out how to lay out. And I got some 3D printed cherry bombs that are going to be in the center there. And I got this bit of exhaust connectors from, was it Z-Force?
Z-Force, correct? Yep.
Yeah, Z-Force. And these are great because I've already put the collectors on the engine right there.
Oh
Like
yeah,
it's
that just
focusing.
that camera just focused really nice. That looks
Yeah, and I watch
amazing.
it not focus on anything else for the rest of the day.
There you go.
Hey, actually, okay, all right, cool. I'm not
working
going to let
good.
the good horse in the mouth. So we're figuring out the plumbing path for this here and getting my angles, which I'm terrible with, sorted out, and then that'll button up the bottom side of this dude, and then we can flip them over or put on the bumpers and smash it with a brick, and we'll be done.
Yeah.
There's always a brick involved.
There's always a brick involved.
JD's
all
House
about the
of Hobbies
finesse.
says- JD's House of Hobbies says today's show is brought to you by the letters B, D, S, and M.
Um,
And there you go.
okay.
There you go.
Uh-oh.
Greg, do you have anything to share, or are you just hanging out with us today?
I'm hanging out, but I will show you. Unfortunately, I'm like the guy you invited the first time to a party, and you said it's bring your homemade specialty to
Right.
to eat. And I bought something in the store and put it on a plate to make it look like it was homemade, right?
I can relate to that. I can relate.
So I'll show you what I last built, which is not that
Sounds like my
long,
girlfriend's cooking.
which is was for King Bob. Bob Busking had a group build going on. I forget who his co-host was for the Dazed and Confused movie group build. So I said if it was a vehicle in that movie, you could build any of the vehicles. So I went and built this neat little pickup truck that was in the
Nice.
movie.
That's very cool.
Cool. Like
Great
the
little
color.
kit. Even though it's AMT, I mean, I just went box stock with it, so there's nothing fancy going on in there.
Right.
But yeah, neat little kit, a great little unique little kind of idea here with the trim, this little blue trim that goes around the edge, which I've never seen before. I never saw the movie either, interestingly enough. I never heard of that movie. It's got this kind of this white grill instead of just aluminum, and bumpers are gloss white. So I thought it was a neat little truck. Sorry, Ford folks, this is a Chevy truck, but yeah. So that was my recent auto build. I technically am building vehicles right now, and everyone can maybe blur the screen if it's going to upset your stomach if you see that's what this is, but it's a little tiny 176
Holy.
Oh, yeah.
That's teeny.
Jeep, and then the little cargo truck to go with it, which actually this comes off the top, and there's all the inside details. But again, I realize this is not a military thing, but these are technically, vehicles, right?
They have wheels.
Tires and engines and all those fun things. And but that's what I've been working on lately. I'm just finishing that up. It's part of a little diorama here. I'll show you even. I had it all ready for you. This little diorama. From
Oh,
Oh
sweet.
yeah.
from
Oh, yeah.
Matchbox. So the
Nice.
thing was, as you can tell by my name, and many people know that name was because Mutt Modeler. Okay, well, what is that? Well, Mutt is kind of a mix, right? So I don't say no to any genre. If it's a scale model kit, I'm there. But I definitely build more cars and trucks than anything else. But every now and again, after doing a few in a row, I need a little palate cleanse and all that good stuff. So yeah, so that's why I'm working on that little military thing.
That's cool. We definitely believe in, all of us are primarily car builders, but even TJ and I know BG, Justin does, all kinds of different things too. So we like to, share the love amongst those guys. And there's nothing you can work on whatever. On this show, you can work on whatever you want to work on. But we are primarily automotive, but that's only because that's what most of us do. But
Yep. And again, the skill sharing is great too sometimes, right?
yes, the co-mingling and learning from what they do and how they do, it's very helpful. And I love the idea of changing it up and learning from other people.
Yeah. Yeah. And I heard a phrase years ago because I'm a big model show contest attendee. I've been to a ton of them over the years. And it's like, you know what? I build strictly like, whatever it is, hot rods, but I need to go build a tank to come back and build a better hot rod, right? Because I've done 14 hot rods in a row, and like just to get a refresh,
Yeah.
build something totally unrelated, come back to a clean, fresh ideas and eyes, and you do even better the next time around. So
Don't they refer to that as a palate cleanser?
that's exactly it. Yep, the
Yeah.
power cleanse. Even if it's like a totally different genre or just a different type of car, right? So whatever that is, right? It's good to shake it up a little. I think
Great.
I
So,
fully agree.
so speaking of shows and contests, are you by chance going to IPMS Nats this year?
I am not, unfortunately. I've been looking to get back there. I've been to, I think it's 7 of them at this point. Although the last one I was at was the one at Las Vegas when they had it, Nats out there. I think it was the first one after COVID shutdowns and stuff like that. And it was a great time, obviously. And I'm overdue to get to one. And most likely I'll be going next year, but it wasn't in the cards to go this year, unfortunately.
All right.
Because I love judging too. That's one of the main things I like to do. I'm a national judge, which simply means I've done it a few times. So then you're officially, kind of branded as a national judge. And the local club who runs a show up the block or down the road here, whatever, I always judge for their event. I judge cars and trucks for them. I always judge cars and trucks. So, it's a lot of fun.
I've actually hit up Craig in the past where people have come to me with questions, and I'm like, hang on a second, and I'll write Craig, I'm like, hey, is this kosher? And Craig's like, oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah. And I never try to get him in trouble. Yeah. Okay.
Right. Right.
Well, I'll be attending my first one this year, so I'm excited.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. You'll have a blast for sure.
And it just turns out that Fort Wayne is more or less my hometown. I grew up just to the east of Fort Wayne. But then next year, Huntsville, I currently live in Mobile, so Huntsville's even closer. So I'll be at that one.
Nice.
I'm curious to go to the Huntsville one because of all the space stuff that they're going to have in the area.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hoping they can do all kinds of cool tours.
Oh, yeah.
Because when they had Craig, you were here at when Arizona had theirs in like 2018?
Yeah.
And you went on some of the tours they had, which was like, let's go look at the Grand Canyon or whatever. It's like,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I saw that from the airplane.
Yeah, well, the interesting thing that happened while we were there, and oddly enough, at the end of this tour, it sounds like a Gilligan's Island episode here, but it's really what happened. Was the very end of this 12-hour day tour I took of Arizona, and part of it was Grand Canyon, was one of their dust storms, the Haboobs, blew through there at that night.
Right.
So, that's what we came driving back in a van.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. So that was very interesting. We got a little extra for our tour fee, that's for sure.
I remember, I think we had lunch afterwards, and you're like, does that happen a lot here? Like, oh no, only when we have company in town.
Yeah, it was very interesting for sure. For the out-of-towners, I never seen anything like that. I could tell you that.
Right. Yeah, I was putting on a show for you.
Yeah, but they did an amazing job there. That club is, I think, hosted a few times. And every time has been a great job, hosting.
It's come up in conversation at meetings that we should host again, and I was like, okay, that's when I quit the club. Thanks, bye. There's a million ways to do something wrong.
Oh yeah. It's
And the social media will let you know every single one of them.
Oh yeah. Correct me in the chat or correct me in the comments.
Yep.
Sorry about that. Y'all had to step out real quick. Go check out my pork. My pork loin's at about 160, so she's stalling right now, but it'll be ready here in an hour or two. So I'll be excited for it. The big piece is going to be on there for a couple more hours.
Oh, there's a joke in there somewhere.
There's always a joke in there somewhere.
Okay, I'll say the joke. I'm just kidding. I was going to say, Mike, she has a name.
Miss Piggy.
Miss Piggy, yeah. Oh man. Okay, so speaking of food, years ago, Mr. BG and I went out to Louisville, Kentucky, so we could attend the Wonderfish show, the sci-fi show there, which was a blast. And who did we bump into? Craig.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they
I
found
thought you were going to say Miss Piggy.
No, but
Me too.
So
Damn.
we're hanging out and everything is standing in line waiting to register, and it took so long to register that it was like, let's go get dinner. So we all went to the Outback Steakhouse, which was just down the road. And the awesome thing about GPS in Kentucky was like, go to the McDonald's and turn right. So it's like, okay, cool. So we go down to the Outback, and we all order our meals and stuff. And I'm reading the menu, and they have something on the menu at this particular Outback that they don't have at one here in Arizona. And it's supposed to be Tasmanian chili. That's what it says. But what I'm reading is tsunami chili. So when the waiter comes up, he's like, "What do you have?" I'm like, "I'd like to try a bowl of the tsunami chili." He goes, "Oh, it's not called that. It's Tasmanian chili." I'm like, "Oh, thank God." He goes, "Yeah, we would not want to sell something that said tsunami chili." Don't think that'd be a good selling point. Turns out it was a test market for that brand. I'm like, well, maybe you'd sell more if you called it tsunami chili. But no, we had a great time hanging out with Craig there, and then do you remember going upstairs to the what's the best way to describe this? I didn't know that they had this section at the Wonderfest, but it was like hosted by Jimmy Flintstone, and it was like people who had done his resin casting stuff, but it was of an adult nature, I guess you should say.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't realize that this was the thing, and we got invited to go up there and check it out. So we walk in and we're like, "Oh, okay, all right. Well, I'm just gonna go back to the hotel room and take care of my tsunami chili now." But yeah, I did not know they did that kind of stuff at those shows. So I was like, "Oh, all right. Well, that's where all that stuff got off to." Okay, cool.
Well, it's interesting you mentioned IPMS shows or talk about this particular topic. Like at the, I believe it was the Columbus, Ohio IPMS Nats. They had, it was like, if you think of the video stores, had an adult section, right?
Yeah.
Right, a special room, a special
Some sort of curtain.
Had like a curtain, right? And behind the curtain was like nude subjects, right? Mostly figures, right, or whatever it was in there, right? So it was kind of weird, that they had this little curtain off area.
That's interesting.
At least they curtained it off. I guess that's a bonus, right?
Yeah. They tried to keep it discreet, and all that, but it was just a little strange to see, but it was cool,
It sounds just as seedy as going in the back room at the video store, doesn't it?
Right.
You still don't want to get seen coming out of there.
Yeah.
Which I still say I thought was the curtain towards the restrooms.
No, yeah, I never used that one. Oh, the bathroom's not in there.
I just got lost. I thought the video games were back there. I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you mean I had to walk by the video games to get there? I didn't see them. I don't know.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of going into the wrong room, a couple of weeks ago we were at a Irish pub here in Arizona. Yeah, go figure.
Right.
But it's a very, very authentic Irish pub where they have Irish music every Saturday afternoon. Well, we go to this place. I'm like, well, it's time to excuse myself. So I go down the hallway to where the restrooms are, and there's it's Irish, so I'm thinking that the doors are going to say stuff like lasses and laddies or something like that. So I open up the door and I walk in. I'm like, oh, this looks like the ladies' room. So I take a step back and I look at the door plate. I'm like, oh yeah, it should have a second D in there if it's the laddies. This is the ladies' room. But it was very nicely appointed. I applaud them. It was very nice. Of course, I went back and told the whole table what I had done.
You don't plan on doing it, and it's not something that you thought about doing. But if you're in a hurry and you're not paying attention, it's like, oops.
Yep. Well, I guess it doesn't pay to be illiterate.
That's the reading is fundamental.
But can you spell it?
No, can't spell either one. Reading or fundamental.
Can't
meant
read it,
for
write it, or spell illiterate.
or illiterate either. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you illiterate? No, my parents were married.
That's exactly something I would do.
It's not something you ask somebody in mixed company.
Nope.
Yeah.
Got flybys from a local airfield. Oh, this is kind of interesting. We get flybys from a local airfield that used to have Saturday drag races back in the day. Man, I miss that stuff.
Yes, I don't know.
Wait, they did what?
Get flybys from the local airfield that used to have Saturday drag races back in the day.
Oh,
I grew up not too far from the Fremont drag strip, and Sunday mornings I'd sit on the back porch and just listen to those engines just howling, and good times.
Good times.
And then people would start calling and complaining that it was too loud. I didn't know I was moving next to a drag strip.
Right.
Yeah.
My Shiatsu dog, or whatever those things are, my Shih Tzu, Shiatsu, whatever they are.
Shit in my shoe dog. Shit in
My shoe dog, yeah. The dog that I have that fits in my glove box is being,
Traumatized.
terribly,
Yeah, being traumatized.
He's got more anxiety than he usually does.
what exactly it usually does. Or Shih Tzu, or whatever his name is.
Yeah, you never know those things.
Trip, right? Races or like dirt track races were probably fairly common in a lot of areas. How about like demolition derbies though? I've never been to one. Has anybody here ever seen one of those?
Yeah,
We
I
call that Highway 60, right? Out here.
have. We call it I-4.
It's called Massachusetts.
Yeah, call that on the way to Denny's. Yeah,
95 through Massachusetts. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's right.
yeah.
no, that would be the I-65, I-10 interchange in Mobile.
For us, it's I-4. I don't
Freaking
go there
idiot.
unless I absolutely have to. But I-4 runs from Tampa all the way over to basically Daytona, and it sucks.
Oh, it goes to Daytona. Well, there's your problem.
Well, it goes right through the middle of Orlando, and that's it's like 8 lanes wide, and they block up 4 lanes all day, every day. Which is
Here in
dumb.
Arizona, it is okay to get up close behind somebody, get them loose, and put them in the wall.
Yeah. It didn't make sense to me at first, but I think this is why they did it. So right now it's a big deal here in my state of New Jersey because they're having the World Cup final, right? Anyone who's following the FIFA World Cup.
Oh, I didn't know that
It's
was
on right
there.
now, actually.
Yeah. So I think it's on at 5:00, I believe, or something like that. So
I think it started almost an hour ago. I think.
oh, did it start already? Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So
Well, I gotta go. No related reason.
Yeah, that's right.
it's already over.
It's been fun.
That's it. But they said nobody's allowed to park except for like VIP, very small number of vehicles. Everyone else has to shuttle in. I thought, wow, that's really crazy. But then I thought, yeah, how many different people from different countries are trying to drive and negotiate with each other here?
Right.
Yeah,
Oh.
Might be a good idea. Yeah.
that sounds like a smart idea. Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Because this driving here with our driving is insane.
I was going to say, Jersey's a death race enough as it is, let alone have a bunch
Right.
of foreigners in there.
Brutal.
First
Yeah.
time I drove through Jersey, I didn't know that you're not allowed to pump your own gas, and I was driving a 26-foot U-Haul.
Yeah.
I think they
Jersey
finally
was one of
changed
those
that
states
to it,
also,
didn't
huh?
they? Huh?
I didn't
Yeah,
know
but the
Jersey
only
was like that
state-
also. Is it still like that?
It's the only state
Yeah.
that has pump your own gas.
Okay, because I know Washington State was the other one. I knew one of them had
Yep.
recently changed it.
It was Oregon. Well, Washington.
it
was
Oregon?
pumping on-
Okay.
Yeah, Oregon was the one, and it was crazy because I would cross over into Washington once in a while, and I pull in and be like, "Dude, what the hell's taking the guy so long?"
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
The first time I ran into that was Pennsylvania. I figured, yeah, that's probably normal out here in Pennsylvania. It's like taking forever. You know, they got all the time in the world. You know, but
I could just, I could see somebody in Philly pumping gas. What do you want? I'll take some regular, please. Yeah, I'll get what you give you. You'll get what I give you.
yeah, you don't want any of that garbage.
You don't want it. Yeah, you don't want that stuff. Yeah,
Let me tell
I
you
got a
what
guy.
Yeah, I got. Don't buy it here. I got a guy down the road. Just go see that tanker truck over there.
Oh yeah,
Tell him Billy Bob sent you.
yeah.
Or Vinny. Tell him Vinny sent you.
Yeah. What do you have? Fill me up on regular. Okay. Is there anything else you want?
I got some TVs. I got
Yeah.
Why is the gas coming out of 5-gallon cans that are portable?
right? Let's say U.S. government on them.
Yeah, my brother-in-law got me a good deal. He got off a truck. Yeah, I got it out of a truck.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
exactly.
got my exhaust pipes plumbed. Well, mostly plumbed. I have to tighten up the curve on this one here a little bit, but
Oh
there
yeah,
we go.
there you go.
Look at that.
Looking
Look
good.
at
Excellent.
And I
Nice
think
work.
I might take one of these smaller pieces I had to cut off and then do like a cross right through here.
Yeah.
Like the H pipe, I guess they call it.
Yep.
Which
Crossover.
I guess stands for hella fun to do.
Expansion pipe, crossover pipe, H pipe, same thing.
You call it what you want to, and I'll call it what I want to. You're probably right. The expansion pipe or the scavenging pipe.
Scavenging pipe, yeah, it could be that.
And all
Commenters,
if I
let
want-
us know. What is this pipe called right here?
If somebody puts pipe in there, I'm going to laugh my butt off.
It's a pipe.
It's a pipe.
It's an exhaust pipe.
Actually, what BG's using is a rod. It's not a pipe. It's not hollow.
Yeah. Technically.
Don't overcomplicate things.
Yes, exactly.
Facts.
Time to go comic book store guy. Well, actually, it is a rod.
Got to get back up in my neck of the woods. It's a thing. It's a thing that goes with a
It's a-
thing. And it goes
It's a thing.
The thing that goes with the
Worst
Damn
H pipe ever.
and it
Yeah.
those. Nobody has names. You know, them, they, those. That's
If
there you
it
go.
was-
Incriminating evidence. Otherwise,
comic
My
book. I actually used to
my-
work with a guy that reminded me so much of a living version of comic book guy. I mean, he even looked like him. It was, I fired him.
unlimited tacos and a lonely life is a terrible combination.
yeah.
the whatchamacallit to connect to the Gazinga. That's it. JD's
Gazinga?
hobbies named it. He says the whatchamacallit to connect it with the Gazinga. I'm
So this would be
with
the
him. I think that's very technical. It sounds very technical.
so this pipe would be the between them because it's between the two different pipes.
The between
Could be
them.
the, could be the between them. Yeah, yeah, I'm liking that.
Nice. That sounds legitimate. Yeah.
Sounds real to me.
Doohickey and the Wackadoodle. Wait, no, that's my sister-in-law. She's the Wackadoodle.
Oh, wackadoodle.
I'm using the wrong piece.
Well, today is just my day. I've only broken 3 drill bits and drilled 1 hole.
Attaboy, Mikey.
I know, right? I'm getting it done.
Make it happen.
Look at me. I'm a big boy now.
Working on your pull-ups, are you?
Yeah, I'm working on my pull-ups.
It's amazing how we get when Jason's not around to moderate us.
Right? To keep us in line. He's probably watching from a distance going, I don't know these people. I really don't know these people.
So in the past, I would get a text that would just say,
Are you
Can you
sure?
please explain this? All right. Well, let's get back on the topic here. Craig,
Yes.
can
Oh
you,
yeah.
can you go over a little bit for us the I wouldn't say really rules, but perhaps the guidelines for the 40-hour group build?
Yeah. Sure. We'll give you like the quote unquote parameters and all that good stuff. So it's coming up really quick here. It's coming up this coming Friday night. It'll start again the 48-hour group build weekend. The concept is again a community event over a course of a weekend, building together, sharing our projects, trying to challenge ourselves to build a model kit from A to Z in 48 hours. If you started a kit, 2 or 3, 4 pieces of something, that's fine. But really, again, as much as it is a community thing, it's also like a challenge and to kind of, as I said, almost like relive childhood to say, hey, let's try to build a whole model on a weekend kind of thing. So it officially starts this Friday night at 8 p.m. your time local. So if it's on the East Coast, it's 8 p.m. and it's only 5 p.m. You guys got to wait a couple hours, right, on the West Coast to join. So 8 p.m. your time local this Friday night, the 24th of July, and it runs through till 8 p.m. local your time, Sunday night, July 26th. And you can start anytime after 8 p.m., right? You just can't start before 8 p.m. Just so we can. It's the idea is everyone's going to be kind of doing this along with each other, and that's what makes it a cool. As we were saying earlier, like with videos and joining, chats and other, online forums, discords, whatever. That gives it that real community feel to it. If everyone's kind of doing the same thing at the same time, roughly speaking, and what's really neat is you could join anytime after 8 p.m., as I said, Friday night, the 24th. We had someone join one year on Sunday morning because they didn't think they'd be available. And they said, oh, you know what? I have some time. So that was super neat. They joined in literally on a Sunday morning. There was no way they'd finish the project in just a few hours, but they wanted to participate. And we said, come on aboard. It'd be a great time. Another couple things to know is you can wash your kit ahead of time, get it sorted out, figure out what you want to do. Kind of thing. You can clean it up, all that good stuff. Any genre is welcome as long as it's a scale model. Come on aboard. It doesn't matter what it is. As we said, the person who first started this particular weekend, because there are other marathon weekend builds, we're aware of that, but this particular one was a car truck guy. But you can have any genre you want. And should I even say the G word is welcome? The gun. I know it's a forbidden word. It's certain areas, but it is welcome. We have people do train cars for scale railroad. We've had people do stowage sets for tanks, and we've had people do plenty of cars and trucks of every brand and make you can think of. So yeah, I think that's basically it. We're on Facebook, right? We have a Facebook page. If you don't have a YouTube channel, you can join there and post pictures and updates and such and follow along. And if you have YouTube, that's great. Make a video. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be long. It doesn't have to be Cecil B. DeMille at all. Just follow my model. I just literally turn the thing on and just.
I'm ready for my close up.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. I usually have the thing facing the wrong way because I use my phone, whatever, and I'm like, oh yeah, here we go. So it's low tech, and I think that's really the general rules. Mainly just have a good time is really what it is. Just again a little bit of a challenge to see if you can build and just have fun. That's really all. But it's the main reason why we do it.
Exactly, because it's fun.
It's fun, and it's neat. If you love to go into the late hours, you're going to find out you're not alone, right? So you're there. It's, let's say, 2 a.m. or something, and you look and someone's commenting and posting something or responding to you. So, wow, that's pretty cool. And, someone's putting burgers on the grill again because it's time to eat again, kind of thing. Usually I'm putting my model on the grill. I'm so tired that it's just like, oh, wait a minute. I think I messed this step up. So, But
in my personal experience, the later you go on, the more loopy the people are that are on there, which makes it way more entertaining to watch.
Oh yeah,
and that was something that we did one year where it was like we all posted pictures of what we were having for dinner or snacks or whatever.
Yep, absolutely. Yep, it's good to see. The late hours and early mornings are definitely interesting for sure. So.
Yes, and you get that one guy that's got like an entire case of Monster energy drinks. Wasn't me.
I was that guy. I was that guy.
Oh, you were a Monster fiend back in the day, weren't you?
Yeah, well, yeah, I think it was Red Bull, but either way, it was an energy drink. But I stayed up. I mean, I had worked that Friday, stayed up Friday night into Saturday. I think I took a snooze sometime Saturday afternoon because it was when I was built the Volvo. And I think I took a snooze sometime in Friday afternoon for like a couple hours because nobody was on. Everybody was like, living their lives and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I ended up coming back, but I was on for like I think 60 of the 72 hours or something like that. It was a long time. I was pretty freaking loopy. That was for sure. But I had to, and I just barely got it done. Wasn't that? And I'm probably going to touch a really sore subject here, but BG, wasn't that the same time that you fell out of your chair?
That was last year,
Yeah.
which is why I still feel like this really isn't reality and it's still just a coma dream.
It could be.
Probably why I haven't done any videos.
Yeah. Bumped your head.
But my head and my subscriber rate dropped or increased. Actually, I think it increased. Hey, Art.
I'm gonna go be the good dude and help BG out here. Trust me, BG, you're not the only one to fall out of your chair, and someone did it on live one time. So,
Yeah, that was me.
It could very well be BG. You are live.
there's been a few. So,
Sluggo's got it figured out. It's got a caffeine insulin pick line. Boy, you got all the bases covered there, buddy. Yeah, right. Totally. 48 hours apiece.
yeah.
For me, like I said, it's always the social time, hanging out with all the different people in there. It's always such a good time.
Mm-hmm. And made some lifelong friends in the process.
Amen. Like I said, I hadn't met you, or I don't think I had. I know we had talked online about the channel and all, BG. I don't remember if we had actually met until that first 48-hour group build. And then after
I think you're right.
And then after that, of course, we met in person. But there's so many people. I mean, so many people I met on there, and people just hanging out, having a good time, shooting the breeze back and forth. Just get in there and engage and have fun with them.
Yeah.
So BG, you were talking about those exhaust tips that you got from Z-Force. Irv can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe those were his idea.
Oh, cool. Irv, was this your brainstorm?
I'm pretty sure it is. Pretty sure, because I talked to him at the Charlotte show, and he had given me some then, and I'm pretty sure it was. I mean, I don't think he designed them, and he can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think he designed them. But I think he was the one that gave the guy at Z-Force the idea to go ahead and come up with those, and they're amazing. They absolutely work great.
Oh, I fully agree. Because I'm loving life right now because of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mean that in a sarcastic way.
BG has to clarify because he definitely does that sarcasm thing. He's asking which ones, BG. Can I pull you up and then you show him which ones you're talking about? Hang on, let me get my cursor here.
This little palette of exhaust like gaskets, and then the I'm sorry, my camera's not focusing. It almost did it.
It did a minute
ago.
ago. There it goes.
There it is.
Look at the detail in that. He does such a great job with that stuff.
It's even got the bolt heads printed on there.
Nice.
It came with a little crate, and I actually clipped that off so I could get in there and get these guys out of there. And they're coming right off without much fuss or muss, so it's nice.
Does anyone have their eyes on a particular release that's coming up, like a kit or anything? I'm a big fan of movies and doing movie vehicles and subjects and such. I have stuff in the Cannibal Run series. I have, the Trans Am from, Smoking and Bandit. But I can't help but get the van from the famous Home Alone movie. I guess is coming out in the fall.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So the plumbing van. So
it's coming out. I don't think it's been officially released, but I think it was supposed to be third quarter of 26, right? My assumption is it would be probably later part, maybe around Christmas would be my assumption, but who knows? It's coming though.
Yeah. I mean, that would be marketing idea would be awesome if they can do that. Obviously, right around the holiday.
Yeah.
Like that, they could throw it in the Walmart displays, right? And that people would be buying it just for the heck of it, you know.
That's right.
Yeah. BG, did you see that question from Johnny? He's asking about I guess
A Skoda, yeah.
he posted earlier that they alerted him that it was on, and he went in a half an hour later, and I guess they were sold out already. They're pretty
Yep.
popular.
Yep. Well, there might have been a situation where we only had one or two.
Okay.
But Johnny, get a hold of me on Facebook through Messenger at Brian Gugamos. I think there's only the one. But get a hold of me on Facebook. I can check the store tomorrow to see if there's one on the store floor. So I'll do what I can. But Art does say that he encouraged him to make those.
That is so cool.
That's kind of awesome, man, because that's a total game changer.
It really is.
So-
It helps a lot with the the exhaust. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's like an area of my builds that's really lacking, as you can probably tell. So
That's
okay.
cool. That's cool.
All right. Craig, I just want to say on behalf of the community, thank you for keeping that 48-hour thing going, because it's making, I've made lifelong friends through it.
Same.
Oh, Johnny told you bought it. Oh, okay. Yeah, and it's just, before we started doing these hangouts and stuff and podcasts and everything, the best way to hang out with my friends was to be part of that 48-hour group build, because we all knew we were setting aside that time to do the thing.
Right.
And that was just the best.
It was a lot of fun for sure.
Yeah.
There is a lot of fun. That was.
Okay. You're absolutely going to know more people than you didn't going into it, right? So that's just always been the case from the beginning, and that's one of the best parts about it is you just get to know people and channels and everything. Just grows, right? It's good for in a practical sense. If you're doing some business things with there's some value there. If you need a business reason to do it, I don't think that's the reason we do it, but if you do, you will absolutely have more contacts and connections and people for sure. But most of us, obviously, it's just to build friendships and camaraderie and all that good fun stuff. And that's definitely amazing. I mean, it's fun to do the model thing and all that good stuff. But it's meeting all these awesome people, and we have a few people from outside the states too. In Canada and Europe and all that who participate. So that's pretty wild too. That it has a far reach. The parts of the model building hobby we may not get to hear about too often in our daily.
Right.
So,
You mentioned product suppliers and business owners. Maybe not so much for marketing. Obviously, they'll pick up people along the way. But if you're somebody that has questions about something, right, and the person that makes it or designs it or whatever the case may be is there, what a great resource to be able to say, hey, I know you do this or that, and I've been looking at your XYZ, and whatever your questions might be. So that's really cool, and you're going to see all kinds of people in there. I mean, a lot of different people in there doing, and everybody's just having a good time.
Yeah, you'll get all kinds. Again, it's a real mix, and again, because it's multi-genre too. Again, that's cool too. It tends to lean, as I said, mostly civilian stuff, but that's also cool because again, you learn of certain brands or areas or product lines or something, right? Anything that you didn't even know existed, right? So it helps everybody, and again, it builds just camaraderie amongst everybody, right? To say, hey, at the end of the day, we're just people who share a hobby, and as we all know, if we go to people who are not in the hobby and we want to talk about stuff, they're not interested because they don't do it, right? So this is a place where we can go, and enjoy it because we're talking with like-minded folk and get all the fun stuff, and enjoy that together, So, it's been a privilege to join, to take the reins of this particular marathon weekend build. As I said, I know there's others, highly successful other marathon builds, and I support those as well. And again, even this, I don't own the 48. Anyone can host a 48-hour build or anytime they want, but I just feel, that the annual one is kind of like when I feel obligated to keep it going, as long as I can. And as long as I can, absolutely, 100%, I would do it and have a blast every time.
How many people would you say you had in the build last year?
Total builders. I don't know for sure, but I can tell you that the Facebook group is in the low 120s right now.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
So, and I know a lot of people, and I've even said that before too, which maybe I didn't highlight that here, is, hey, if you're not able to build, but you want to hang out, and awesome, join. That's what it's about, right? Just hanging out and, be a fan, push us along, keep us awake, keep us honest. I don't
Root for
more than welcome. Absolutely. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of people are completing their builds in 48 hours the last couple of years.
Mhm.
So much so, I took away the line where I used to put in that, most people are not going to finish in 48 hours, but we had a heck of a time trying and just hanging out. But a lot of people do finish. I think we had at least close to 40 finishers last year. So with 48 hours, and then another 20 or more, at least, maybe more than that, who were participating. So, so that's great. I mean, that's excellent. It's, for a weekend in the summer, that's, I'm sure a lot of people are doing a lot of things, but everyone who can participate, that's great, and we'll probably have a few jump in along the way too, which is kind of fun. It's always fun to see that too.
Well, I'll pop in throughout the weekend just to see what's going on, but I won't be able to participate this time.
Yep, no problem at all. I mean, again, it's and even during the weekend, sometimes life moves in on us, right? So it's it happens. It's
Right.
but a lot of people at least give it a shot. Sometimes if you can. And
the first year I participated, we had one of the worst monsoon rainstorms come through here, and I could only paint on the back porch. So I was trying to rattle can as fast as I could before the wall of dust came in and the rainstorm. And oh man, it was a bad one too. So I was glad I got that in before it hit. But yeah, life happens, man.
yeah. I mean, I thought humidity was sky high, and I'm just saying, wait till tomorrow morning to paint. And like you see 2% getting better, like going down a little at a time. I said, good. By 10 a.m. tomorrow, it'll be perfect, and I'll paint tomorrow, kind of thing. But
right.
So,
now, I do recall that people will actually follow along, watch your channel or Facebook, and kind of root for you, kind of like a cheer squad. And I always thought that was really cool that folks did that just to see how we were doing, and thought maybe they couldn't participate themselves. And so I relegated myself to doing that this year and doing as much as I can with checking in and rooting for everybody and keeping track of how things are going.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You can do it.
You can do it.
That's it. Keep it going. Wake up.
Throw water on me.
Can you? Is there a way you can text a slap?
The engine in backwards. Stop.
Stop.
Actually, if you can text a slap, I probably would have gotten one already by now.
Oh, I'd have given a bunch by now if I knew how to do that.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
Especially like this particular live stream.
Right, we'd all have been smacked by now.
If anybody works for Uber or DoorDash, I mean, you got a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Dude,
No
for
more
real,
seeing
I'm looking
telegrams, you just get a DoorDash slap.
I've actually got the link, and when we get done here today, I'm actually going to start looking into that Uber thing. Buddy of mine does it, and he just does it on the weekends, and he's like, I make $600-700 on a weekend.
Slapping people?
Well, no, but I'm gonna bring that. I'm gonna
Do
bring
that for free.
and see if they'll let me get away with it.
Sign me up.
Yeah, right. Because I got a list. I'll do some of them for free.
I might strangle one or two just for the heck of it.
Right?
Yeah.
Just cause.
Oh my. Now,
The slap's for free. That's the slap is free. The strangling is for me.
yeah. This is from your ex. This is for me. So let's say you're not able to participate this weekend, but you'll really want to be part of this. Is there a way we can maybe do one a little bit postponed?
Yes, absolutely. And thank you for being the one to bring the questions and stuff about and to bring up the topics. Because, yes, I used to work shift work in computers, right? And I was on call for 9 years, and I worked on site at weekends and holidays and for 7 years. And so I get it. Like some people's weekends are not Friday through Sunday or Saturday, Sunday, or whatever it might be, right? So maybe your weekend is Tuesday and Wednesday or Monday and Thursday or whatever it is. Just highlight that somewhere, and that way we know and we can follow along and also support you as you build. But yeah, you could certainly participate and challenge yourself on your own timeline, what works with your schedule. And as you said, if you could only pop in to say hello, during the actual weekend, that's cool. If possible at all, but yeah, let us know. You're more than welcome to join too. Because again, I know firsthand what it's like to have, a different than what would be the standard, schedule, I guess you could say, kind of thing. So, yep, definitely.
Awesome. Because I might do that. If I can do that, I might do that next weekend then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have like a belated 48-hour build.
Sure. Absolutely. Yep. We've had people do it every year since I've hosted. So, not usually too many, but a couple of people usually do fall into that category. And again, I don't know how all your links and things work, but my original video will outline everything that we've talked about. If you want it in a nice, 4 or 5 minute video format, it goes through the whole thing.
Okay.
And also a separate video I put up for the Discord information too. So
Perfect.
It's basically just called the 48er. The 48ers is the name of the. I figured that would be crazy enough that most people say, "All right, I have no idea what that is. So I'm not going to go anywhere near that." That's
awesome.
Yeah.
I always used to refer to it as the Great 48.
The Great 48. Yes. Yep. So
the Great 48. Thank you so much, Craig. That's good, because you know what? That's a good point. Not everybody has a weekend on the weekend.
Yeah, that's it. Yep. Yeah. As I said, I know that all too well, and that's just the way it is sometimes. The type of work you do. My brother had that shift for years. He always worked Sundays for 25 years straight. He worked every Sunday, pretty much. So, that's just the way his schedule was.
I used to do retail at the airport. I know that sounds weird to say that, but yeah, I was the assistant manager for the store, so I was there. You did not take Sundays off because those were the busiest days of the week.
Yep.
And everybody flew home on a Sunday, So yeah. I remember living that life.
Yeah, I mean, look at the world of supermarket and grocery, right? You have to work Sunday, right? It's the busiest day.
I made my best tips on Sundays at the airport because that's when they'd all come back from wherever they had left for on Friday.
Yeah. Oh, it was crazy at the airport because on Friday evening we would see people getting on the plane to Vegas, and they were just all happy and crazy. And then they would come home on Sunday evening, and they were all very quiet.
Not happy.
Hey, Mikey, can you blow me up?
Yep, I can. I'm sorry about that, guys. I got to keep going out and checking on that.
Yeah, that's okay.
My loin is getting close.
Mikey, stop playing with your meat.
It's just mocked up, but
look at that.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
So cool.
Killer.
All right, I'm trying to get it centered. This is so difficult. Okay, so the piece of clay is just holding that front one up in the proper position, but yeah,
wicked.
And what I'm gonna do, instead of doing a full soft top on this, we're only gonna do the top portion, and then the back and sides are gonna be rolled up.
Okay.
And
that's very cool, man.
Pay attention to my YouTube channel. You'll see how I do that in the next week or two.
Okay. We'll be looking forward to it.
Very cool.
Very good, man. Looks great. That's brass tubing that you're using?
Yes.
That's cool.
Yep.
All
brass.
Have any of you guys seen it? I've seen it on the YouTubes. I've got a jig, for lack of better terms, that you can bend tubing with. But they've got this new one that goes in like a little vise. And I've used those before too, but
yeah, the problem with this one is it's actually made for 1/8 inch, and I'm using smaller tubing, so it kind of worked, but
yeah, it gets a little sloppy. But this one, you put it in a little, like a hobby vise, a little small vise, and it's just a little pin sticking up with a slot through it, but it's got this little lever when you turn it. And yeah, you seen that? That thing looks like it would work really well.
I know. I wonder how many hundreds of dollars it is.
I don't know.
I have seen that. I wish they would make one of those though for tubing, because you can only use that with brass rod.
Right.
If you use tubing, it's gonna kink in the bend. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That's something that happens. Yeah.
That's how old I am.
I need TV for my button.
Of course, they won't show
I
me
tell you guys,
one.
I miss making those commercials for the old podcast.
Aren't you the same two boys I caught whacking off in my tool shed last week?
He said, Rod.
He said,
Oh my gosh. All right. What was
Of course, now I'm not going to find one, and I'm looking for one. Any other time, I go on Facebook and I
Nope.
get hit in the face with it.
Is it a display? Is it a display?
No, I saw it at the Hobby Heaven. So
Hobby Haven. Yeah.
Haven.
Hobby Haven? Hobby Heaven? You know what? It's the same thing.
It is.
Kind of. But if it was Hobby Heaven, it would be cheaper.
Hobby Haven.
Yeah. Okay. So here's my thing. There is an afterlife.
I'm just
In the
saying.
afterlife, you don't have to clean your airbrush when you're done. That's it.
Oh, that I want to go. Can I go there now?
Well, you clean up your act, and we'll see how you do.
You're well on your way, Mikey.
And I have found with my gallery swallowtail, if I shoot metal flake paint, I have to clean it right afterwards. Otherwise, it gets clogged up on the insides.
Papa G's Model Car Garage. Hello, Papa G.
What's up? Oh, sure, it happens to all of us. Trust me. Oh, I know. Man, I'm trying to take a breath here. I've been doing all this drilling into this 3D printed stuff, trying to build this front end, and I've only broke stuff three times on the drill bit, but only broke the part twice. So I'm like, I don't know how much I want to push my luck before I end up in trouble here.
We should have like a game show segment of the show called Push Your Luck.
Push your luck.
Well, there was a TV show called Press Your Luck, wasn't there?
Yeah.
That sounds familiar. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like Mikey needs to drill a certain size hole with his drill bit. Drill bits are very brittle. Let's see how he does. Oh, fail number one. He's only got two more chances.
Pressure Luck was the one with the noids or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no
Yeah,
whammy.
exactly.
Oh.
Big bucks, no whammies.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Great.
What?
As if I wasn't
Hey,
already
this is a family
feeling
show.
old. Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
I'm going to try to drill the hole with these micro drill bits. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Stop.
you got three.
Oh, sorry. Thanks for playing. Get your rice and roni at the door.
Get your rice roni at the door.
Yeah.
That's an old Sam Kinison bit that I just absolutely adored. So long, loser. Get your rice and roni at the door.
That dude was a wildcat, bro.
He
Yeah,
was.
Yeah, he was.
No, that was Bobcat.
Yeah.
Oh, Bob.
Bobcat was fun too.
Yeah. Sam was a nut. He was if you want a funny or crazy thing to watch, go watch like a documentary on his life and the way he like interviews with people used to be hanging with him in the day. He was out of his mind. Yeah,
And you know what the craziest part is? The
He
irony.
was a preacher.
He started
Yeah, he
out as a
was.
preacher.
yeah,
but he
he's
gets
been a
killed.
evangelist. Yeah, that's why he was so good on stage, right?
Right. He quits drinking, quits the drugs, quits all that stuff. He's driving out a desolate road in the middle of nowhere, and a drunk kid hits him and kills him.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think they call that irony.
Irony, yeah, that's what I just irony.
Yeah.
I think it's called a damn shame.
It is that too, for sure.
If you've never seen it, I think you can see the clips out on YouTube's. But he hosted Saturday Night Live way back, and one of the skits was he was like doing parent teacher conferences, and he's going through this whole thing. Your kid sucks, himself. And he wasn't even the teacher. He like fucking broke into the room. So the teacher shows up. Oh, I'm ready, and he like jumps out the window. It's funny.
That's classic. Oh man, there's been times when I want to do that.
Oh, amen.
Say it.
Okay, so parent-teacher conference stories. I've got one I would love to share with you all. 100 years ago, when I was in high school, it was senior year, so I had like nothing to lose. And it turns out that my sister and I, she's 1 year behind me, we end up in the same math class. So I sit behind her in math class, and we just get to talking and hanging out and having a good old time in class and just laughing and making all the other kids around us laugh and stuff. So the math teacher gets, Mr. Smith, I'll never forget Mr. Smith, he gets pretty annoyed at my sister and I having such a good time in his class. And he comes over to me and he says, look, I know you guys are brother and sister, but you're going to have to, pay attention to class and quiet down. And before my sister can say anything, I say, well, sorry, Mr. Smith, but our parents are divorced, and I only get to see my sister in this class during the day because she stays with my dad and I'm with my mom. And he's like, oh, is that why, like, if you're out sick, you don't do the homework and she does? I'm like, yeah, because we don't live together. And he's like, oh, okay, I understand. You know what? I'm really sorry. You guys keep it down to a dull roar. We'll respect, he's kind of like being really cool about all this stuff. I'm like, cool, all right, awesome. Well, parent-teacher conferences come around, and both of my parents go. And they go into his office, and my dad's telling me the story after he got home, before I got the crap beat out of me. But both parents go into his office, and he says, Mr. and Mrs. Guggemos, it's really nice that you guys are making the time to come together so you can be here for your kids and putting your differences aside. And my mom's like, what are you talking about? And my dad's like, it's got to be the boy. So my instructor tells him, it's like, yeah, so Brian told me that you guys are divorced and that we're only able to see his sister in class, and that's why they talk a lot. And my dad's like, yep, it's the boy. So I come home from the parent-teacher conference, and my sister and I are sitting there watching TV, and my mom comes in the house, Brian, and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot about that. And
I'm dead. Shoot me now, I'm dead.
I get called into the dining room and like, did you tell your teacher that we were divorced? And my sister is laughing so hard she's peeing herself in the next room because I'm on the carpet now. And my mom was like, why would you say something like that? So I'm like, well, I didn't have any other explanation as to why Yvonne and I get along well in class when we don't usually normally get along well. So this is my that boy ain't right. Yeah. So my dad's like, look, all right, that wasn't cool, especially letting us, not letting us know ahead of time that this was a situation we're walking into. So they talked a little bit, and they're like, okay, here's your punishment. So I was TV for a week, whatever, and which was a huge deal for me. And but my dad was like, but look, here on the other, don't let your mom hear me say this, but that was actually a pretty good one. Yeah, that was
great one.
Yep.
I can't say this out loud, but I might be impressed.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
He's like, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah, well, your parents had a good story to tell for a while there. That's
Right.
Yeah. My dad was laughing though. But my mom was like not happy about that.
She didn't find the humor in it. She couldn't see the humor in it.
Nope.
I think it's hilarious.
She just had a shoulder and an elbow. There was no humorous.
yeah.
Craig, how you doing over there? You doing okay?
Oh, we're doing great. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Just hanging today. I actually was on a trip and came back this morning, so it would be unwise to try to do some model building right now because my wake up time was 3:45 in the morning, so it's to get on a flight. So yeah, so I said,
Wow.
all right, no blades, and
Right, no sharp objects
no
for you
drill
today.
bits. No
Yeah,
drill
no
bits.
sharp objects or heavy machinery like nippers.
Like nippers.
Yeah. Well, that glue smells nice over there, though.
It does.
What are you doing? You can't do that on camera. Put that out.
No.
And so someone said that the classic orange or reddish Testors tube glue is still like the #1 selling glue. Is that true? Anyone else hear
That's,
that?
that's what I'm told.
It wouldn't surprise me.
That shocks me. I have a tube of it and I never use it.
Why? Because this stuff tastes terrible.
It is horrible, Jason.
To me, it has a little bit of a zing to it. This just says bleh.
I mean, it does smell good, but
Yeah, but it's non-toxic, which means it doesn't work.
right.
Yeah.
That's exactly why I don't use it.
It doesn't have like skull and crossbones. It's no good.
Oh yeah, this is dangerous both in English and Spanish, so that's really bad.
Yeah.
There you go. Gotta get into this stuff. All right, get into these two.
Wait, what? Cancer and reproductive harm? How are we supposed to be using this?
Yeah.
I might not be doing this right.
To me,
Note to self: do not use as lube.
Did you know the only thing that super glue dries instantly on is skin?
Yeah, that's right.
So talk about take your spouse to work day.
Wow.
Oh, is this awkward?
That was weird.
Yeah, I wonder how many years it was before the medical profession realized, hey, you know what? I bet we can use this stuff too.
No, actually, it was designed for that.
Yeah, it was.
Was it? Because I always
Yep.
thought it came about after, or their use of it came about long after the invention of it.
No, it was designed to help.
Field stuff like soldiers, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was one of the stories I heard. And when I had to have surgery on my back a couple years ago, they actually used it on my back. I know because I was still awake, and the surgeon was like, "We're going to just." They're trying to use the needle to stitch me up with it, but apparently, I don't know. I got some sort of mutant armor back there, or whatever. But they're like, "You keep bending the needle straight." So I'm like, well, "Oh, okay, great." So like, we're just gonna super glue you up. I'm like, "Well, it wouldn't be the first time I had super glue all over me."
Right.
And
What about
Doc said,
Dave?
"Oh, you like it kinky too, huh?"
Would have been funny if he said, "All right, grab me that tube of orange testers over there."
Right.
Wait,
Yeah.
I don't want to have cancerous reproductive issues.
Mike's Mods and Customs says that BSI originally made adhesive for medical. So yeah, that's apparently
Yep.
that was what
Yeah.
I thought. I had heard that, but
Thank you, Mike.
sometimes you hear things on the. Believe it or not, you can hear things on the, and see things and read things on the internet that is not true. Did you guys know that?
Jeez.
Wow.
What
You're a
revelation.
liar.
Well, everything on there is facts. Everybody did their research on there.
The first lie on the internet is everything is real.
That's it. Everything is real.
I'm still waiting on my overseas bride.
The second lie on the internet is I've done my own research.
I got my overseas bride, but they didn't send the air pump.
Well, they didn't what?
They didn't send the air boat.
Air pump.
Yeah.
They forgot to punch holes in the box.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually started my model building started in HO scale railroading. So there's a lot of structures you build, buildings, houses. And so you got to hold the two sides together. And I was young, so I didn't put it down nice in front of the table or something. So I held it in my hand like this and then put glue in there. But apparently I misjudged how much of that Testors tube glue I was using. And it ran right down the side, right down between two fingers. And I'm just sitting there. And then the whole thing is stuck to my two fingers. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is a problem, right? And I was old enough to know I really screwed up. And,
This is where he screwed up. Check out this name. This is a new name, so welcome.
Live long and prosper.
Yorkosaurus Fluffy Rex. I'm loving that name.
oh, nice.
I do not use Bob Smith, the regular thin super glue for that reason. That stuff gets me in trouble every time. I've glued my hands to our stuff trying to use that.
Yeah,
We
No
have-
more.
I have
we
to
have
be
people
very
at the
careful
store-
with the thin.
We have people at the store buying the extra thin stuff, and I'm like, "Are you sure?
You're right.
Yeah, you,
Are you sure?
you sure
Do
you want
to
that?
rethink anything? Yeah. Do you want to rethink anything? No. Okay.
What I have learned is the best way to use it is to dispense it into like a bottle cap or something, and then use either a glue looper, which is a kind of looks like an X-Acto knife blade with a little loop on the end, or a sewing needle with the end of the loop cut off, and you can pick up just little bits of it and apply it that way. Otherwise, I end up with it everywhere if I don't do
You know
something.
what else
Dude.
works really good for that? An old airbrush needle works really good.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah,
I
I've
heard that.
done that before. I've used that. Rob
Luckily, I don't
Adams
have
from
it.
Insanity turned me onto that, and it works
On a
really
side
well.
note, Glue Looper is going to be my new handle on YouTube.
Nice.
That was going to be your new street name.
Ah,
Chet said he
Look,
glued
it's
his thumb to
cool.
a Corvette.
Jody-
NCA.
I really appreciate you, Jody. You're awesome.
Yeah, I love you too, buddy.
Oh, I can't put my. Oh, I have to put the cap on the rod.
Speaking of glue loopers and back surgery, I wonder how Jason's making out today.
Yeah, right. Because do you think he's going to be riding at the BMX Expo, or is he just going to be like mopping up the blood?
I don't know.
For his sake, I hope it isn't his blood.
I was going to say, if he's riding, it will be.
He's gonna- He's going to come home and he's going to be like, "Oh my god!" He's going to be like, "Oh, it's okay. It's not mine."
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It wasn't me.
That wasn't me.
It wasn't me. Shaggy
Here's
should
hit,
until he
see the other
shows his
guy.
Glue Looper for a few minutes. Yeah.
Shaggy hit the nail on the head with that one. It wasn't me.
Me.
Glue Looper should be like a YouTube channel for just model building genres.
All right. That would work.
Yeah. I bought a pack of them. I haven't tried it yet, though. I don't know.
I bought my pack 20 years ago, and I'm still using the same one. Because when it gets plugged up with CA, just take a lighter and burn it off, and it's good to go again.
Right. Yeah.
Outside, kids. Do it outside.
Do it outside. Yeah.
That's no fun.
In a well ventilated space, outside, in a cornfield
Yeah.
that needs to be mowed.
TJ over there smoking the old glue looper.
At
We're
least,
gonna
I'm
end up
not,
looking like Richard Pryor if he ain't careful.
at least I'm not smoking Miss Piggy.
You know,
I am smoking Miss Piggy, but I am proud to admit that I am smoking Miss Piggy.
Smoking this big.
Smoking and stroking.
the thought is like, if I just do that, maybe this will happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually where things go south real fast.
Usually,
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's what I told her. If I just do that, and she's like, mm-mm. I can tell you what's going to happen. You do that.
You do things your way, and I'll do things my way.
and we'll make the world go around.
How's your independent suspension going, Mikey? Has it still got a mind of its own because it's independent?
Take a look at this face. You tell me how it's going. It's actually, I'm getting it mocked up now pretty good. I'm
Okay,
kind of
good.
happy with it, and I just gotta. The hard part is where you drill through the frame on both sides, right? Because I've got Heim joints over there. I have to make sure that those are dead level. So when I flip it over and put the wheels on it, I don't have one that's up here and one that's down there. And it's becoming quite the challenge to try to make sure that it's dead level.
Well, that's fine if it's in the rear. It's just making a hard turn under throttle.
It could be. Yeah, it could be. This is
Get that one wheel up in the air like Volkswagens used to do.
There you go.
Yeah, Duke's Hazard moment, you know?
Yeah, right.
A little autocross action.
Y'all might not know this, but I've nicknamed Mikey's build. I call it the Thunder Bubble.
It is the Thunder Bubble. If
Thunderbolt.
you guys are unfamiliar with it, it's a elephant powered pacer with a Viper chassis. So but the Pacer has been extremely modified. Yeah, actually have it here now. But so I blacked out the back window, took all the side molding off. I got the silver base coat down. There's a lot of work, and I got a little spoiler on the back. The front is going to have the Pacer front, but the back actually has the back half of the Viper.
That
Which is
spoiler's
pretty
really
cool.
going to help
Smart,
out.
Mikey.
That's pretty cool, but
It's gonna be
I
neat.
got the silver base coat on it. I keep using it for mock-up, so I don't want to put the orange top coat on it yet, but I'm getting it all together, and it's coming to Acme with me. It might be the only thing I bring to Acme because everything else that I have that's done, minus my Ape, is stuff that I carried up there last year, so I probably won't. Well, no, the modified. I'll carry the modified up there with me.
Yeah.
Is that the MTC kit, the Pacer? Or-
Yes, the old 76 Rally Pacer.
The
Yeah.
Pacer X.
Pacer X, the rally car.
I've
Isn't that
got
Speed
that
Racer's
kit in my
brother?
stash. I've got one of those too, Mikey.
Yeah. Hang on to it because they're valuable now.
Nah.
This is the kit here. I used to buy these for $10, $12 a piece. You go find one now, especially if it's sealed, it's $100. And
Yeah.
it's an old crappy MPC kit.
Right.
Well, you know why it went up, right?
Supply because I bought them all.
Because you bought them all. And they're like, oh, these are popular kits. We should probably raise the prices on them.
I'm hoping that was it round 2? I'm hoping that they come back out with it.
You could always write them. Dear round 2.
I am going to be the only one that requests this, so just prepare yourself. I want the 76 Pacer back. Dear Mike, thank you for your inquiry. But no, we're not doing that.
Meanwhile, at the round 2 offices, hey, that Pacer guy wrote back again.
Right?
Yeah.
You've got to block that dude.
That's the Pacer and Gremlin Club over there. Yeah.
That's right.
I mean, it could happen.
It could.
Oh
Technically.
yeah, definitely.
Send him 700 emails, all pretending to be somebody else, but they all come from the same email account.
I mean, look, they just came out with that Pinto wagon. I
They
don't
did.
You're right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Sure.
They did.
I think they do stuff kind of cyclically where it's like, okay, this has been out for a while. Let's pull this. Let's bring this one out for a while. Okay, that's great.
If the round 2 people are watching, the thoughts and views expressed by Mike are not necessarily a reason to reproduce that model kit again.
Probably.
But if you're gonna reproduce that one, I want a Plymouth Horizon Dodge Omni base model.
So the Pinto, some of that stuff, I mean, we're coming up to what? It's going to be 50 years of 77 next year. So there's a lot of model kits. Those Pinto kits, I think, are 77. So I don't know. I'd buy one or two of those Pacer X's if they came out with them again.
I would.
I like that oddball stuff. So you got 2 buyers, round 2. Let's get on it.
Make it happen, Captain.
Let's make it happen.
Okay, that's 2.
Yeah. We are never going to financially recover from this.
I'm going to buy at least 4. So you're going to sell a few anyway, because I'm going to buy at least 4 more. And then I'm going to wait for everybody that bought them when they came back out, and wait for them to have buyer's regret and buy the rest of them from them.
Yeah.
What would the world be like if every model kit that was sold was actually built?
Oh wow!
Yeah, wow.
I'd have to buy another house, put my stuff in. Put all
Yeah,
my
seriously.
3,000 model kits. I had to find a place to put them all if I built them all.
Yeah, they better find a secret to extended life.
All right. Well, that's why I decided to start selling some of them. I did the math on it. I build maybe 3 builds a year. And I've got 3,000 kits. Even if I built a build a month, I think I did it on a build a month. And with 3,000 kits, I'd have to live to be like 140 years old to be able to build them all.
That ain't happening.
And that ain't happening.
Nothing personal, but watching you fire out that cigarette earlier, you will not make that.
I ain't making it. I didn't think I was going to make it this far. So what the hell? I'm living on borrowed time as it is.
I'd say you have a better shot if you were smoking a tofu out there right now, but
Smoking.
smoking a pig, I mean,
Yeah.
Uh,
Did you see that thing? That thing is delicious.
Smoked
But I don't
tofu can be
inhale.
wonderful.
Got a tofurkey on the smoker out there.
I smoke, but I don't inhale.
There's that.
Oh
I'd not
my!
have sexual relations with that woman.
Yeah.
I was talking about Hillary.
I'm in pretty good shape with stash, although it's double what I wanted it to get up to, which is 100 kits. I wanted to cap it at 100. Somehow it went up to 230 something.
Mm.
So,
Yeah.
Okay,
but
well,
it's still doable, technically, I guess. But, you know, the whole build 1/3 ratio doesn't work out, you know?
Mhm.
I had
Um,
a photo come up recently, a memory on Facebook. I think I've told most people this, but it was 6 or 7 years ago. I think I only had 75 model kits probably, and I got to have probably 500 down there now.
Mm.
Done some damage over the last 6-7 years.
Yeah.
I keep saying no more, but I mean, put that Pacer X kit out. I mean, we're down for at least a couple.
try to get out, and they keep pulling me back in.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you, Mikey. Trying to make it happen.
thank you. I need all the help and all the support I can get.
Yeah, like you.
The only
need
kit I'm looking forward to right now isn't even a car or truck. It's the PBY Catalina 5 from Edward, which is a Reebok.
From Edward.
Yeah, Redward.
So 48 scale or 72nd scale?
48th.
See, I have
a-
I have the Revell 48 scale one, which is a pretty
Well,
decent kit.
Actually, I think this is the Revell kit reboxed by Edward with all their extras and goodies in it.
Oh dang, that's going to be a several $100 kit.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to pick it up at Nationals.
What's that? A plane? Catalina? Is
Yeah.
that what you said?
Yep, PBY.
It's a World War II flying boat.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
One of my favorite flying boat planes. I guess is a way to say that.
Yep,
Flying
very,
So
very
Definitely
instrumental
aerial.
aircraft during that period.
the pilots of those used to be known as truck drivers because they had gigantic forearms because there was no.
Right, no
Assist on
hydraulic
those?
assist, no boost. Yep, that's
Yep.
correct.
So they had to wrestle those things. So
Yep.
Oh, wow.
pilots would have just like really way better looking arms than I've got.
Yeah, Popeye arms. Exactly.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
Not like me, the noodle guy out in front of the used car lot.
Old spindly arms.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
However,
guys.
came in real handy when I used to work on cars with my dad. Can you get around that, get down there and get to the starter? Yeah, let me see if I can go gadget arm down there.
Or when you lock keys in the car on a family vacation, I had a long enough arm to reach the keys. So on the seat.
Yep, there you go.
A
I
nice.
gotta turn the lights out before Mikey gets back.
Not so spruce goose. Yes, exactly, Boston. Now, the PBYs had a really cool night version, which had radar. It's all
Yeah.
blacked out. They used to call it the Black Cat.
Yep.
Those were awesome.
If you ever get to Pensacola and get the opportunity to go to the Naval Aviation Museum there at Pensacola Air Station, they have a fuselage for a PBY in there, and it's like a cutaway. So one side of it's open, so you can see the interior easier. That particular fuselage piece that they have originally was built into one of the walls of their water survival school. So I went through water survival, Navy's water survival. I was in the Air Force back in 1995, and I did it at Pensacola. And yeah, that fuselage was like part of the exterior wall. So the cutaway version was on the interior side, and then the
That's
rest
cool.
of it was on the exterior side of the building. And they've since rebuilt the survival school, but they took the fuselage back to the museum and refurbished it. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's neat. I'll have to keep an eye out for that kit. Sounds intriguing.
Yeah, they're just now releasing it. I think it just came out this month. In fact,
Okay. I think Edward's going to be at the Nationals. They were at last year's.
they are. Yes, that's why I decided I'm just going to wait and pick it up there.
And my advice is, don't wait around till the last day to try and get a deal on stuff. Just
No.
buy it.
Yeah. Well, and like I said earlier, I'm not really looking to increase my stash too much. I've got plenty to work on. I do want that one while it's available, and if I see anything else that just kind of gets my attention, of course I'm going to buy it. But I'm mainly going to be on the lookout for more, building supplies and tools and storage, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Or
That's kind of
maybe
why-
special decals that I can't find anywhere else.
Well, what's cool about the Nationals, they'll actually have a goodie bag with specific
Right.
decals for
Yep.
that.
And I've actually
convention.
seen those for this year too. The club that's doing the Nationals this year has a web page on Facebook devoted to all that stuff. In fact, they had one of the vendors on there, and I'd never heard of him until last night. And then I saw this morning that Mark Batson was at a show this weekend, and he previewed some of that guy's stuff there called Red Hill. They mainly do HO train stuff, but some really cool diorama stuff. It was kind of neat.
Is that like a 124, 125 scale, or just different?
No, this guy's stuff was all 187th HO, but I think he did have a few 135th scale things. So like the armor guys could use some of that.
Yep. Cool.
I have not yet done armor, but I do have one tank kit in my stash.
Well, that's how it starts.
Yeah.
I was sent an armor kit by my friend Joe, and oh boy.
Yeah.
Got a whole pile of them down there now.
Yep.
Just
Well, what I got into is the track vehicles that look like regular vehicles, right? So like the artillery movers and all that.
I
In
love
fact,
those.
Grow Builders in here now.
like the half track.
Brian Dinklau, he got me one for Christmas from the Insanity Group, and it's one of those like that. It's an artillery mover. That thing is really, really cool, man.
The
Hey,
Bro
Bro
Builder. Hey, buddy.
And Brian Dinklau himself.
Years ago when my son was he was probably close to 5 maybe, for Christmas he wanted this, I forget now, it might have been the GI Joe stuff, but it's the motorcycle with the half track on the back side of it. Like it's got a motorcycle front end, but it looks like a tank on the back half. Well,
there's it's a German vehicle like that.
yeah, it's called a Kettenkrad.
Yep.
But he couldn't say Kettenkrad, so it was kitten crap.
Crap.
He wanted kitten crap for Christmas.
Yeah, okay.
Like, yeah, I can probably handle that.
Yeah, you got it, buddy.
Here, get a bag. We'll go door to door.
I couldn't say Fig Newtons back in the day, so I called them Frig Newtons. So,
Freaking Newtons. You know.
Yeah.
My ex-wife, on Sundays after church, they'd always just pile into the family car and just go for a long Sunday drive, right? And I guess at some point her dad kind of got tired of doing it all. So every time they got in the car, he would say, "Son of a bitch." Well, her being the young child she was, she couldn't really say that either, but she could say, "Son of an itch." And it took mom and dad a long time to figure out what she was saying.
My
Half
wife wants to
speed.
do the math.
Play at half speed. So,
Yeah, to build on what TJ was saying, sometimes the stash is big enough you just want to start collecting the things that you need in order to help build the models.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
tools and glue and paint.
And
I'm currently
PE
trying to put a bid on eBay on some time.
time.
Yeah, just send me some time.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Yep. Demand is high, supply is low.
Well, we've closed down the other store for Andy's. I was there packing it all up on Thursday. A one man machine.
Were you there when Lucas
Got
came
most
in?
of the store packed up.
When Matt came in?
Hmm?
Were you there when Matt came in, Lucas E?
No, he was actually there the day before.
Oh, it was the day before. Okay.
Yeah, and then I was in there packing everything up, and I was just thinking about all the good times we had in that store hanging out. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But now our stores, the store that I work at, the Tolson store, is going to have 2 extra bodies there. So I'll probably get my hours cut back in order to accommodate those other folks.
Is that good or bad for you?
Well, I mean, I like being there. I love being there.
Yeah.
Getting paid to be there is kind of nice.
Always.
Usually just ask to leave. Sorry, you're not employed here. Please leave. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Is that kind of a hop, skip, jump from you, BG, or is it a bit of a ride to get there?
It's a bit of a ride. It's about 34 miles from the house, so I get to listen to a lot of podcasts.
Podcast. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Oops.
Speaking of podcasts, Monocarmania podcast, folks. Go check it out.
When?
Yeah, buddy.
When's the next one dropping?
We're going to be recording this coming Wednesday if all goes to plan,
Okay.
and then I'll have to get onto editing it when I get back from California because I won't be able to do it while we're out of town. Because apparently, I tried doing that once, and all it did was just blow up my laptop because of how big the file was. My laptop was like choking on it. It's like, I'm drowning in data. I'm like, I'm sorry.
You know,
Also,
go
doing
ahead.
stuff with family and then coming back, with family and friends, and then coming back to the hotel room, and then Linda sitting there watching TV while I do the editing for a couple hours. It didn't really go over very well.
Yeah.
All that cussing drove her crazy.
Yes, exactly. She's like, "Can you please turn that down? I'm tired of listening to Mike." I'm like, "I'm sorry."
Why do you want to listen to him?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
tired of listening to Mike.
And Miss Linda would not be afraid to say, "You talking about Mike football, Mike? You don't want to listen."
Yeah,
to him
exactly. She'd be like, "Surely there's other people on that podcast. Why do we keep
They're
having
worth
him?"
listening to. Right?
Like, it's the only channel I have turned on right now. That's why.
I'm not the most literate computer guy, but I can't figure out why my laptop, I have an external hard drive that's nowhere near full. And I've moved a bunch of stuff to it, but my laptop keeps telling me that my memory is almost full when I'm trying to do my video stuff. And I can't really understand how that is.
Well,
Yeah, you kind of have 2 separate things there. I mentioned computers before, but I was like in charge of the boring behind the scenes computer type stuff, not like desktop, laptop type stuff. But you're talking about a storage thing you're trying to do, and memory is a separate category. So something there is taking up all your memory somehow.
yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, we're getting close to the end of our 2 hours, but to recap, Mr. Greg, if you want to tell everybody about the 48-hour group build again.
Yep, sure thing. And I probably will get moving along, guys. As we said, been a long day for me. But yeah, so just to keep it brief, the 48-hour group build, any genre is welcome. It starts this Friday night, 8 p.m., your time local, wherever that is in the world, July 24th, and runs for 48 hours and concludes 8 p.m., again, your time local, anywhere in the world, on Sunday night, July 26th. And the concept is to start with as new a kit as possible and try to build a kit within 48 hours. However, really, as we've talked about, and everybody does talk about, the best part of this whole thing is just getting to hang out and the camaraderie with your fellow model builders, building like we all did in the old days, except with now modern technology, we can hang out with each other and try to just have a good time building a kit, pushing and pulling and joking and kibitzing back and forth. There's nothing like it. It really is a great, fun time. I have a ball every year hosting it. And, again, I can't thank everyone enough. And you guys, I can't thank you guys enough for helping me promote it out there because, the more the merrier, as we said. I put it up to the Facebook group area. People don't do the YouTube thing or other, video platforms. So they're welcome as well. And genres, as I said, it's open to any scale model building whatsoever. We have several different families are building. Some are very young. They're going to be building a Lego kit while they're there because they're not quite up to the level to build a scale model kit. I said, absolutely, come right aboard. You can join us too. So it's all about just having a good time. And it's coming up real fast here, just a few days away. And it should be a lot of fun. And any questions, you can always go over to my channel on YouTube, Mutt Modeler. You'll find all the information over there. All the details, any questions, certainly just let me know. muttmodeler@gmail.com. If you have anything specific.
I participated last year for the first time. Built that BMW M race car. So we'll have to see. I don't know who else I don't know if Jason's going to do it or I haven't thrown my hat in the ring officially yet, but if I have time, maybe I will partake again this year. I did enjoy
that'd be awesome, dude.
Yeah. Again, it's and that's something I highlighted earlier, but it's a very small moment. But basically, it's really any time after 8 o'clock your time. So if you happen to get a moment or two or three or whatever that frees up, jump on a Discord, jump on a feed, hang out, grab your kit, whatever, and just plug away. And that's certainly more than welcome to do that. You've got a Facebook page, right? You can post on the Facebook page what you're going to build. Absolutely, you can post to Facebook, jump in there anytime. There's no cutoff, I guess is what you could say of like, you have this time to enter and that's it. You're not anytime after 8. You can join anytime during the weekend, and again, if it's only a couple hours, awesome. If it's the whole weekend, awesome. And it's just about having a good time building, and it's
Excellent.
So the Discord link is on your Facebook. So if they go to your Facebook, they can find the Discord link that way.
Yeah, you can. My YouTube is where the most stuff is, but Facebook, I put whatever I did on YouTube is on Facebook as well. It just points you back, right? So the links on the Facebook point you back to my YouTube page to where the videos are.
And the Facebook is Mutt Modeler, right?
Yep, Mutt Modeler, all one word. Scary enough. If you Google search that, I'll be the first thing that shows up in the search.
There you go.
Which is quite horrifying to me alone, let alone other people. So.
Yeah, just don't misspell it, and put up like Mutt Molester or something.
We don't want to do
Right. Yeah. Whitehouse.com. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Wow.
that just happened, and it happened really quickly.
Yeah, I know there's hopefully some editing.
Nope, it's live.
Not this channel.
Well, Craig, we definitely appreciate you coming by, hanging out with us, my friend.
Yep.
I'm going to echo BG what BG said a while ago. Thank you for doing this for the community. Like I said, I've met some really good friends for the first time on there, and guys and gals that I've created some really strong relationships with, and just met them right there on that 48-hour group build. So thank you for what you do, my friend.
Yeah, no, it's total blast for me to do, and as I said, as long as I can possibly do it, I'll be doing it every year, once a year, every July. It's usually second, third, last weekend of July. So looking really forward to it. And again, thank you guys so much, and it's great to meet a couple of you for the first time.
Yeah,
in this forum. And hopefully we'll stay in touch and all that good stuff going forward for sure. Absolutely. I look forward to it.
Excellent.
Great. So thanks again, everyone.
Absolutely. TJ,
Thanks
you want
for
to
joining us?
You want to do the sign off?
Who, me?
Yeah, so you want to do your sign out?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Once again, everybody, it was a great time. Thank you for tuning in and joining us in the chat room and throwing questions and fun out there at us. JD's House of Hobbies. I see that. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but anyway, we'll see y'all again next week, and you can tune into my YouTube channel, TJ's Modeling Bench. Peace and love, y'all.
Jody,
Take care, everybody.
Mr. BG.
Okay, well, you guys, put your seatbelts on because it's going to be a little bit of a long one. Bye.
There you go. Well
There
said.
you go. I'm going to echo what everybody says. I'm going to say bye and then say thank you to everybody in the chat. Thank you again, Craig. As always, y'all, be good, be kind to each other, be safe, and keep on modeling. That's a wrap.
See everybody.
I feel attacked.